Hello, everybody. Just let it all fall down. Hello, hello, hello. Uh, I'm loving our topic today. We did a similar topic before, but I am loving our topic today. Okay. Yeah, we did a similar topic on feelings and emotions, but this topic I want to be very specific. This topic I want to be very specific. Okay. Real quick, first I just want to acknowledge that we lost a family member today. Um, I didn't feel right coming on here and not saying anything about it. So to my dear cousins Melissa and Shonda, I will be with you. I will be reaching out to you guys and talking to you guys and just being with you during this time. So our cousin Kat has passed away, which is their mother. And I just wanted to acknowledge that before I start. All right, y'all. So we are talking about managing negative emotions. This is very, very, very important. Um, so we had a live before about just straight up emotions and feelings. We had a live about that before. And I talked to you all a lot about it. If you want to see what that was about, please go on YouTube at Key Sticking to It, all one word, and you will see that live. But I want to specifically talk about negative emotions. This is everything to um, your happiness. Okay, so I see a lot of people talking about comparisons and how comparison steals joy. We have to really control these negative feelings. They're not real. Okay, okay. We cause ourselves a lot of pain. Okay, so want to make sure we are aware of that. And also, if you are focused too much on your negative feelings, remember what I'm about to say. If you are focused too much on negative feelings, you are not focused enough on yourself. Okay, that's simple. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We ain't gonna put it one way or the other. If you are not focused, if you are super focused on negative feelings, it's a key indication. You gotta click on and say, did you just get up? No, no. No, I didn't. Would you see something on my no. I put that on when I get in the shower. Can you follow me back? For sure. For sure. So so anyway, hold on. Hold on. So wait, y'all. I'm on this platform. I'm on this platform. Oh, thank you, mama. My mom just came on and said I look beautiful. Thank you, my dear mother. Bigo, we gotta chill for a second, y'all. I know this is my first time on Bigo, but I really have to teach, okay? I really have to teach, okay? I'm gonna bring y'all into the room when we just chilling. Right now, this teaching, okay? So y'all have to know the difference between when I'm teaching and when we can just chat. We will have time to just chat. Oh, it's kind of cute when I'm yawning. I was yawning. Do you see me yawn? I didn't remember yawning. What are you talking about? But anyway, please like, comment, and share, people. Okay, everybody like, comment, and share. But we got to get to it. We got some serious stuff to talk about today. Uh, so when you feel yourself focusing on negative feelings and emotions, it's a key indication that you are not focused in enough on yourself and what needs to be happening with you. This is going to be a telltale sign. You need to get very locked in to what your goals are, to what your happiness is, to who you want to be around, to what you want to do. Okay, because that should keep you consumed. That should keep you very consumed. What's up, Eric Dwayne on TikTok? That should keep you very consumed. Your brain should not kind of veer toward uh, all these negative thoughts. And I keep reiterating utilizing meditation. Meditation is what's going to help you train your brain more equipped enough to get rid of those negative feelings. They're going to enter in, they're going to seep in, they're going to constantly seep in. Am I good enough? Have I showed up the way I wanted to? Have I done better than the next person? Okay, that's going to keep on coming in. Those thoughts, right? They're not really real. Okay, I mean, I like a little bit of it to keep you guys competitive, to keep you sort of working hard toward different goals and things like that. So it is good in a way. I'm not saying that you should just be, oh, everything's good and keep it moving. No, I mean, we want you to be a certain way. Okay. So anyway, now some of the negative thoughts that I wanted to go over. Okay. Jealousy. I'm not sure what people are getting jealous about. If you are working hard, there's nothing to be jealous about with anybody else. Is that where the comparison comes in at? All right, y'all, real quick. My mom said, quiet the ego. My mom said, let's run those likes up. All right, y'all, hit the like button from wherever y'all at. Hit the like button from wherever y'all at. Vander, thanks for all the love on Bigo. I love it. Thank you, Vander. Hello, Shirley. How you doing on TikTok? So our scale today on 1 through 10, okay? Where are we in terms of negative emotions on the scale of 1 through 10, in terms of what we think? What's up, Tanya on TikTok? Where are we at on 1 through 10 on emotions? 1 through 10 on negative, specifically negative emotions. Where are we? 1, I handle negative emotions horribly. 10, I am great at balancing and managing negative emotions. Where are we? Of course, I'm going to answer this later in our live. I will answer this later in our live. Okay, so first of all, everybody is super consumed with their own sort of insecurities and like what they have to do today, what they have to pay for, what their shortcomings are. Everybody is super consumed with that. Okay, they don't have time to really think about you. Okay, get over yourself. I'm sorry. No one cares. Get over yourself. Okay. Everybody is so overwhelmed with negative feelings when it comes to other people, but it doesn't really affect anyone but yourself. Okay. No one cares. I can assure you. Now, on the flip side, the more you do and the more you work on yourself, the easier it is to think great things. The easier it is to be positive, right? I think negativity comes when you are just being complacent. You are around the wrong people that are keeping you more negative. These things. So of course it's like your subconscious is playing these thoughts, right? It's not even you anymore. It's just your subconscious like, come on, this ain't it. This ain't good enough. It's not. So if that's the case, you have to work harder. It's that simple. Y'all, so if y'all can, on that scale, let me know who I'm talking to. Who am I talking to? Before I keep going, I just want to know who I'm talking to. On the scale of 1 through 10, where are we? On the scale of 1 through 10, where are we? What's up, TikTok? I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at, but I'm gonna give you. I have to do that at the end. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at on the scale. Very soon, I'm gonna have someone that does all of the technical stuff for me, and I don't need to set everything up. Hi, what's going on, Night? What's up, Night 6? We are talking about negative emotions specifically, not just emotions and feelings that we talked about in the past. We're talking specifically about negative emotions. Because this page is about getting you from where you are to happiness. And a lot of things are robbing people of their happiness, and this is one of them. We are focused on negative emotions, which is not real. It's something that we're sort of inducing the pain ourselves on. Okay. So I want us to start mentally kind of equipping ourselves on how we're going to manage these thoughts when they come into our head. And the number one thing I want to get across in this live tonight is that when you start feeling this, you have to work harder on yourself. It's that simple. That's the formula. BMW Keys, what's going on? Hello, Long Christ, and you and your family. Okay, I like that. Thank you, BMW Keys. So that's a telltale sign. That's it. That's all I want y'all to get from this tonight is that when you are super negative, you have to focus more on yourself. Okay. Okay. But answer me real quick, y'all. Where are we at on the scale? Just so I know who I'm talking to. So I can finish the rest of my teaching and then we can bring on anybody who wants to talk about this topic. Y'all just off the hook over there on Bigo, huh? Y'all just off the hook over there. 1 through 10, where we at? 1, you manage emotions, great. 10, not so good. All right, let me answer the question now since y'all are not answering. What's up, Raj? What's going on? Where y'all at on this topic? 1 through 10. Where y'all at? Where you at on this, Cat? Where y'all at on this? 7? Yo, you know what's crazy? Oh, Cat, I'm so sorry. I did not hit the. Can you see Instagram now? Oh my goodness. Very soon, I'm gonna have to have somebody do the technical stuff in here because I am not good at it. I'm doing it, but I'm not good at it. It's not working. I'm not good at it. I see. All right, y'all. Again, y'all know I am good at a lot of things. I'm good at most of the topics. But the only thing I'm not good at is when we are talking about romantic stuff. And question, you saying you should not feel bad or how to bring yourself those feelings. So really what I'm saying is that it's natural for negative feelings to sort of creep in, right? That's just what's going to happen, okay? And when those things happen, it's a telltale sign that you are not focused enough on your goals, personal, professional, physically, emotionally. If you are focused on those, you really have no time to let these negative feelings creep in. You're so consumed with those things and goals. It's hard to let negativity come in when you're consumed with those things. So in my opinion, when I think the brain is idle, when I think the body is idle, I think that's when negative feelings are more prone to creep in. Not saying they can't creep in at any time, but they're more prone to creep in when you are not working on yourself. It's that simple. It's that simple. So one of the things I keep teaching is that we have to incorporate something that strengthens the mind. Something. A lot of things strengthen the mind. Learning something new does it. You kind of seen that when Malcolm X sort of learned the new religion. You see people that learn different new things and they become kind of enlightened, and so they're like, oh my goodness, you can't stop them. They're just so happy and just finally learning something new. They get super consumed. So you see when you get engulfed in something like that, the brain is working so rapidly. It's becoming getting worked out like a muscle. Once you work this brain out like a muscle on a daily basis, it is easy to sort of have a negative thought and push it out. Okay? If your brain is stagnant and then you are also doing intoxicants, and you are not doing nothing to mentally stimulate that brain, it is almost impossible for you to get a negative thought and push it out. Almost impossible. Now you're sitting there consumed. If you have an idle body, an idle mind, you are now consumed with all the negativity. You got to get to work. There's so much work to do on yourself. So much. Really is, you know, everybody should be super consumed with that. What's up, E? I see you on Facebook. Everybody should be super consumed with that, with themselves. So that negativity is not even, it's so secondary. It can't be the primary thing that's in the forefront of your day. Okay, I see your point. But does the soul need to feel those feelings to stop depression and mental health? Oh my goodness. So, BMW Keys, listen to me. In order to deal with depression and mental health, so I want to just tell you this about this page, right? There are so many different topics, so many different things that plague us mentally, okay? We're all going through different things, okay? So somebody might have trauma from different things from childhood. Some people might have trauma from a marriage. You know, we're all sort of like mentally plagued, and we're put into different depressions and mental health issues for different reasons. Okay, there is a multifaceted approach that has to be taken in any situation to get you to happiness and to get you out of the depression. Okay, it's never just this is how we're going to cure you and that's it. Never, never. Okay, so different categories that we go over, it's just one hit, one approach, one, but we have to hit it from, oh my goodness, a multitude of angles to get you out of the depression, to really get your mental health to start being the way we need it to be. Okay, this has to be something that you work on. I'm talking about on a daily basis. You have to give it your all. A lot of people are not willing to do the work to get to any place of happiness. They just don't want to do the work. It's too hard. Happiness is too hard. Anything worth having is hard. Happiness is hard to get to, but isn't it worth it? I do this because it really hurts me how many people are just living in a state of misery. It really hurts me. And I've always kind of searched for the life purpose in general, like just what is the ultimate purpose of life? And of course, I got around to happiness. This is something that most people don't experience, will never experience. And it's always because of a sort of self inflicting sort of approach. Most people are self inflicting uh, misery on themselves. Okay. Okay, I am with you now. I am on this. I am on the page. Perfect, perfect. Please follow BMW Keys. I'm so happy to have you here. And you just, if you can, go through all the previous lives, look at all the topics. We've had some great topics on here, and I'm just gonna keep coming with more and more topics that I feel is really an issue with blocking your happiness. Yeah. So so I want to tell y'all something real quick. Do you know most of the time when a defeat happens, it's not because the opponent was better? Do you know that? Do y'all know defeats happen because people mostly self-defeat? Do y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Do y'all know that most people just self-defeat? So, you know what I said to myself? I said, King, whatever you do, just don't self-defeat. And that's what I tell y'all all the time. Stay on your side. I don't care if you have committed the most heinous act you can think of. I don't care if you have made the biggest mistake of your life. Stay on your side. Don't separate from you. Just don't make that mistake anymore. Okay? But don't separate from you. You are all you have at the end of the day. There's nothing else. It's just you. You are all you have. 8 billion people in the world, and most people will self defeat. Can you be one of those people who just won't self defeat yourself? You understand? You just won't be around the wrong people, smoke, drink, be in the wrong places. You just won't do it. People enjoy self defeating themselves. People enjoy it. Much easier than finding happiness. Happiness is harder to get to. Listen, y'all, if you want happiness, Miss Lynn Taylor, what is going on? If you want happiness, you have to work on it daily. You have to work on it like your life depends on it, because it does. You know how much more you can get done when you're happy? Do you know how many days, hours go by in misery if you're not constantly focused on what makes you happy? The brain, the human being veers toward negativity. It's that simple. You have to understand that. You cannot be at the mercy of the brain. It's gonna go negative on you. I wish it were different. I don't know. I don't know exactly why we're designed that way. I've been trying to kind of figure this out, like, why we're designed that way. Like why our brain focuses more on negativity than anything else. It's a really deep thing for me to kind of break down, but it's a real thing. And like the analogy I always give is that if it's 100 people in the room and 99 people are congratulating you, being nice to you, giving you accolades, and one person is smug towards you, you'll remember that one person over all the 99 people. You'll remember that one person that was smug. We have to change these approaches. So the things that make us naturally human, we have to like change it. We have to change those approaches. Yeah. So where are we? I didn't give my number yet. Where are we? One, horrible at managing negative emotions. 10, excellent at managing negative emotions. Where are we? And when I say handling negative emotions, I mean you are able to not let it affect you in a way that stops your ability to be creative, stops your day, blocks you mentally. Where are we? Thank you, Dwayne Lockett. I'm sorry. I see you over there. What's up, simple boy? Where are we? Where are we? I can see y'all. Where are we? From wherever you are. Tell me where we at on the scale. So again, I'll answer this, but I want to preface it with I am great with everything else in terms of dealing with negativity, but not romantically. That is my kryptonite. If there is something romantic that is bothering me that's negative, I am not easy. I'm not easily able to deal with it. Everything else, business, it could be so many different business issues. I could be losing money, gaining money, doing this, gotta spend that. I'll keep myself very positive in everything else except relationship stuff. So for me, to be real with you, because I know that about myself, it is very important. Y'all all know I'm single. Uh, it is very important that the next time I date, and I'm actually like I told y'all before, enjoying being single because it's a break from me always being in relationships, always in a relationship. Oh my goodness. Um, but it's important that I pick the right person next time. Very important because I am not good at making the best decisions when I'm in love. So anyway, where we at on the scale? All right. If I had to give it a general answer, just put everything at every category in life of where am I at? I'm gonna say um 8. 8. 8. I'm pretty good at negativity. I just stay let me tell y'all something. I just stay away from it. I just stay away from it, bro. Now listen, that's not that's not like really avoiding it, honestly. That's just being aware of my triggers. That's it. Not like I'm running from it. Just being aware of my triggers. If y'all want to come on and talk to me, y'all can put your email wherever you are, and we will send you a link. If you want to come on and talk about the topic, you can also bring a problem about the topic. So, meaning you come on and talk about how you are not able to handle negative emotion. Okay. What's up with y'all over here? Huh? Nicolette, what's popping? Sam, what's popping? Anybody want to come on? All right. Well, it's time to get back to work then. You see how I did that? See how I did that? You know, nothing else going on. I just get right back to work. It's time to work back on myself. It's time to work back on what we do. Time to keep pushing forward. Understand? Very simple. Soon as you feel things are not, brain is not focusing right, you get to work. You get to work. You understand? So, all right, y'all. So, like I said to you, watch triggers, okay? Some people think that they live in a world of negativity, but really they are around the wrong situations. Imagine you wake up in the morning, you just living your life, the horn blowing crazy outside. Dang, you finally get dressed. Dang, you get outside, they arguing out front. Dang. You get to the corner store to get a coffee or something. They arguing at the corner store, and lady almost stabbed her husband. Dang. You get to the bus stop. All right, Joe, let's follow each other. I got you. You get to the bus stop. They arguing. They about to stab the SEPTA driver. By the time you get to work, school, or wherever y'all going, dang, that, of course, you prone to negativity. Imagine you wake up, the birds are chirping, nice music. Everybody's like, "How was your day? How you doing?" Just imagine how different that approach is. Just imagine how you're not triggered. Do y'all know? Do y'all know something about me? I will skip 4 stores that have the same identical item to go to a place that makes me feel the way I need to feel. It's a certain way I need to feel when I purchase or patronize a place. Certain way I need to feel. I have to get in the habit of that. Okay? Because we don't need people triggered. We need y'all to be the best versions of yourself. Do you know if everybody is living in the best version of themselves? Do you know it makes everybody's world better? Do you know when you're living the best version of yourself, your creativity is at a higher level? Do you know like when your creativity is high, you get so much your craft is like inspiring to a whole nother level? Whatever your craft is, I have been inspired by the craziest stuff that has nothing to do with my craft, but it makes me want to go to my craft and go crazy. Do y'all know that? Voxy Kills, what's poppin'? Bigo, y'all a lot over there. I don't know what's going on, okay? This is my first time, but y'all got a lot going on. All right. I'm gonna be live with y'all. You and Twitch on some chill stuff. Right now, I'm teaching. Okay. I can't accept nothing. I can't play with y'all right now. Okay. Oh, hey, my oh, Foxy Kill said hi, my favorite YouTuber. Hello, hello. Glad to see you in here. Glad to see you in here. We are talking about managing our negative emotions. It's just something that plagues us. It just does. Like it's just something that plagues us. So anyway, knowing your triggers is going to be half the battle. Why are you going around that same family member that pisses you off? Why are y'all doing that? Why are y'all going to the same environment, the same restaurant, the same bar where you know that they handle you wrong? You know that they're going to say something to piss you off, give you your food wrong. You know that. So why trigger yourself? Okay. So that's one of the things I want y'all to do is like focus on your triggers. Identify. Do you know people don't? Couple things did y'all know? Did y'all know people don't know what they like? Isn't that disturbing? How you are your biggest job. Like you don't know what you like. How could you ever give yourself what you like if you don't even know what you like? Come on, y'all. And then when I tell people, tell me what you like, They get offended. They hate looking within. They be like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I like. I don't know what my passion is. I don't know. Listen, y'all, I need two things to happen immediately. Last time my YouTube account got hacked. Oh no. Oh no. I'm glad to have you here. Two things, y'all. I need you to write down your triggers, okay? We need to know your triggers. Quiet Bloom, I'm not pissed of my mom, but what if you're pissed at your mom? How can we manage that? Mom, are you still on here? Mom, are you still on here? I want to tell y'all this. I want to tell y'all this. I'm actually a teen. Great. Listen, I love talking to kids. Like there's a lot of kids that view my page and I love talking to the kids. So I'm glad to have you here. Like I hope you can take away a lot of stuff. The whole point of this page is to get you from where you are to happiness. If you can adapt these qualities young, you will be very happy and very successful. Okay. Now, y'all, we did a lot. We did a lot. A couple less than 2 weeks ago. And I asked, does money make you happy? Everybody unanimously said yes. Okay. If money makes you that happy, y'all should be really listening to the things I'm going to teach you about money then. I've told you money does not make you happy, but since y'all insist that money makes you happy, let me show y'all how to make some money too. So that will be definitely in some of the pages. My mom is not in here anymore. All right, so y'all, if you are mad at your mom, this happens to every female. Okay, I have never. No, not for me. What? No, not for you. What? What about money? Love makes me happy. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'll take that. I'll take love makes me happy over money. I'll take that over money. Money is definitely not gonna make you happy, guys. I wish I could give all of y'all, what y'all need? 2.5 million each? I wish I can give all y'all 2.5 million each so that y'all could see that money would not make you happy. I wish I could give y'all that experience. I really do. Yeah, you will see that money does not make you happy. Um, getting back. Oh, let me answer this question. Let me answer this question. Right, it doesn't. I take love. I love that answer way more than money. Love makes me happy too. I like that. I like you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, Voxy Kills. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, I am good at almost every area of my life. Romance, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not good at romance. Once I fall in love, whoo, not good. I'm not good. Yeah, once I fall in love, I am at the mercy of love. I promise you. I fall. I fall. That's why I'm watching my falling this time. Yeah, I'm watching the falling this time. But love does make you very happy. But remember, what can make you happy can also make you very sad. So you want to be very careful of what makes you happy. I think loving love itself is safe. I think loving love itself is safe. I think that's safe. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So if you are pissed off at your mother, every woman will go through this who has their mother still. Every woman will go through this. You can't be alive and not get pissed at your mother. I don't want to hear people saying that they're not pissed at their mother. It's just not true. Come on, Big O, hit the like button, like. Y'all over here just chilling. Just hit the like button like crazy. Hit it up for me. Like. TikTok, hit me up. Hit the like button. Like. Hit it. Come on, Sam, hit the like button over there. So listen, every woman will go through a period where I'm a boy. I like that even better. I like that. But listen to me though about women though. Mother and daughter dynamics will always be sort of tumultuous. They will always have differences of opinions. they're from two different generations, okay? So you're gonna have a headbutt at some point in your relationship. It's just gonna happen, okay? Now, how do you deal with this? You want to always remember to lead with love. Remember, some parents have not been nice to you your whole life, right? Now you're adults, or now you're at a teenage part of your life, or wherever you are in your process, right? And you're faced with that relationship, right? The context of that relationship, you're faced with it. So you might feel like, my mom didn't do anything for me, or vice versa, or you want to get away, or whatever. You're just pissed for whatever reason because of whatever you're expecting you're not getting, or they're not doing something, whatever, right? You want to remember that this is your parent, and the parent has done the best of their capability. If you looked at your mother's whole life, right? If you were able to look at everything that she's been through, you would understand why she's treating you the way that she is. Okay? Some people were brought up really, really good. Some people were gift creations. What's going on Instagram? Some people, I would just go out somewhere if I'm mad to get it off my mind. Yeah, exactly. The worst, let me tell y'all something. The worst thing y'all can do, even if a parent was not there for you, the worst thing you can do is snap out, disrespect them, hit them, curse at. That's the worst thing you can do. Okay? It doesn't make you feel good. It just doesn't. Later, you feel bad. You always come back around to your mom, and then you have to live with the damage that has done. That's your mom. Regardless of any shortcomings, regardless of whatever it is, you have to accept what it is. Okay? Listen, y'all. Every person on here, because I know people have a lot of hurt from parents, okay, especially from a mother. Whatever shortcoming the mother has, you have to accept. Okay? Don't hit women. Okay, great. I like. Thank you. Don't hit women. We don't want to condone that. Okay? Don't hit women. We don't want to see you in jail. Okay? But listen, y'all, you have to accept everything about your mother, all her shortcomings, okay? It is not you. God is the judge. You are not the judge. This woman has brought you into the world of nothing else, okay? So just be thankful that you have that you're here. You are you, okay? After that, especially when you hit adulthood, and if you are a child and you don't, and your mother has shortcomings, you have to lean on other people, aunts, grandmother, somebody else who seems a little bit together, and lean on them to get what you need out of it, okay? Do not plague your mother with anything else. Like, just don't. Whatever your mother is or isn't, it's just what it's going to be, okay? We hurt ourselves and wanting something out of this mom that we can't get. Oh, I wish my mom would go to work like the other mothers. Oh, I wish my mom would show up at the PT meeting like the rest of the parents. Oh, I wish my mom would drive. Oh, I wish my mom would dress a certain way. Oh, I wish my mom didn't do drugs. Oh, I would. You can go on and on, filling in the blank of what you wish your mother would have or could have been. But the honest answer is she's not. She's going to be that. She's going to be whatever it is. My mom keeps saying, "I want you better than I was." That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So so anyway, getting back. So to answer the question, okay. If you're an adult and your mother is that triggering, and your mother is that triggering, please just, if you're an adult, just try to distance as much as you can. Okay. Have the hard talks, but you're gonna want to distance, to be honest with you, but never ever resort to disrespect, and never resort to anything physical, ever, ever. I've never in my life ever thought to raise a hand to my mom. Listen, my mom's the youngest of 8 girls. I've never raised my hand to any of her sisters, her or my grandmother, ever even thought to. Okay, it's just not worth it. I don't even think I've really raised my voice. At, well, me and my mom are business partners, so we have a lot. We have a lot to talk about. She left. She was in this live earlier on. She left out. She left out. But But yeah, we never resort to that. It just makes everything worse. It doesn't make it better. Cousin! Cousin! What we talking about that's hard for some people because, yes. So somebody asks, by the way, what are drugs? If you don't know, we won't even talk about them, okay? They are bad things that you should never indulge in, okay? That's what they are. Um, we are talking about, I know we had a live before on emotions and feelings, but this live is specifically about negative feelings. Negative feelings. I don't know. Can she see your oh yeah, she can see your comments actually. Bigo, y'all better hit that like button as much as y'all stressing me out over there. Y'all better hit that like button like crazy over there. Like, hit it up. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Voxy kills. My cousin said, say no to drugs, okay? That's all you do is say no, okay? If you don't know what they are, you just say no. Can I be a mod? What do you what talk to me? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right, y'all. So listen, y'all. Let me get back to my point. I need y'all to identify your triggers, okay? I need you to identify this. What people you hate being around? What type of environments piss you off? Y'all don't know this about yourselves? I can't believe so many people live miscellaneously and don't know what pisses them off. Gift Creations, what's going on Instagram? Says honor thy mother and thy father. Period. Yes. Very simply put, very biblically put, you are deliberately blocking blessings. I did a whole live on blessings and curses. If you haven't seen it, please go check it out. But you are blocking blessings. We need abundance to come upon us. We don't need to block our blessings. Like Voxy Kill said, walk away. Walk, go for a walk. It's very simple. It's not, we don't have to sit there and go toe to toe with somebody just because they're a parent. They don't really owe us anything. They brought us into the world. Their limitations are going to be their limitations. There's nothing we can really do about that. You understand? Like snapping out, hurting them, yelling at them, it's not going to stop them. Quiet Bloom says, just walk away and don't argue. Exactly. Exactly. What's going on, cousin? Okay. Yo, how are the kids? Oh my god, I haven't seen her in so long. I would love to see her. Drea, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thanks for telling me who that was. But y'all, so real quick, if you don't know the things that you like, that is your number one job. You have to identify the things that you like. People are just living like you don't know what you like. How could I help you get more of it? How could you help yourself get more of it if you don't even know what you like? We have a serious problem. I ask people what you like, and they be like, I don't know. So how am I supposed to get you there then? How am I supposed to get you there? Y'all listen, identify your triggers and identify your likes. Okay. Everything that you like, write on one side of the sheet of the paper. I say this to y'all all the time. I love this exercise. This is something that I work with all the time. What about if you're in middle of talking and you walk away? Ah, that's a little rude, and you're a teenager. You might have to deal with it a little longer. Okay. You might have to deal with it a little longer. I'm not gonna encourage you to walk away. Oh my God, Cam Biz is in the building. What's up, Cam Biz? So listen, y'all. Ah! Yes, learn yourself. But my people are my trigger. Okay. What if your trigger is the same people you like? Dang, that's whew. Talk about the real definition of diabolical. That's the real definition of diabolical. The people you like is also your trigger. Woo! So what you do? Let me tell y'all real quick to just hit on that sentence real quick. You just balance how much time you spend. That's it. Do y'all know that's the key to managing all the relationships that you care about in your life? Is just balancing the amount of time you spend with each one. The issue with a lot of y'all is y'all spending too much time with people that you should only be spending an hour a week with. You spending 10 hours a week with. That's why the relationship is all suffering and you getting triggered. Do y'all know that? Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. Yeah. All right, y'all. So you want to identify triggers. You want to identify the things that you like, okay? And every time you are approached with something that triggers you, I want you to analyze what happened. Where was I at? What events took place that triggered me? Why don't people like doing this? I don't get it. It helps it not happen anymore. It helps you like deliberately make sure you are not triggered. We're all human. We all can be triggered. I prevent my triggers at all costs. All I have to say is don't take those negative emotions inside your body. That is a great statement. So, in strengthening, like I keep telling y'all, strengthen the mind. Meditation is definitely one way to do it. Even studying something that interests you helps strengthen the brain. You can honestly let information hit the brain and not even hit the body. That's what I really want y'all to get good with. Somebody says, something derogatory towards you, and you can just let it stay here. Never hits the heart, never makes you not breathe, nothing, nothing. Once you start, and we'll talk so much more about this. When somebody is mean or derogatory towards you, it's really a resemblance of what's going on with them. It has nothing to do with you. No, no what? No what? What happened? But yeah, we have to be in environments that does not try hard to attack us, that does not try hard to unravel us. Like certain environments, the whole nature of the environment is to unravel you because everybody in that environment is unraveled. They don't want to see a put together person in certain environments. It's like an attack against them. So they want to unravel you. All right, so cousin says set boundaries and stick to them. Drea says sometimes it be like that for me. Definitely put a little distance between the people I like when they trigger me. That's it. Matter of fact, don't even let it get to the point of being triggered. You understand? You have to identify who you can spend what time with. You have to identify this. I think I might have told y'all before. People ask me all the time, how do you have a good relationship with all your family members? And I have a family full of A-type personalities. Very hard to deal with people. Not saying very hard, but they're very dominant people. I'm a very dominant personality as well. So how do you get along with all these other dominant personalities? Why? I have assessed how much time I can spend with each one before it becomes adverse, where we can still love and enjoy each other. I'm not talking to Aunt Nancy every day, all day, every day. So Aunt Nancy doesn't feel compelled to tell me about what's happening bad and telling me about drama. I'm not in it. When I talk to Aunt Nancy, she's so happy to talk to me because she hasn't talked to me in a little bit. So Aunt Nancy is excited to talk to me. Now that niece that she talks to on a daily basis, it's not really. They start. You start talking about a bunch of stuff that don't matter after time. Stuff that causes drama. Stuff that makes someone get offended. You understand? So with anybody, I mean, literally with every relationship, like all the way. So I know new relationships, small children. I know people spend the most time with those. Hey, Queenie. Hey, cousin. We're definitely a dominant family for sure. Like for sure. So the fact the fact that like everybody in your life has to have a number, how much time you can spend with them. People are busy though. We really don't have time. Even if I wanted to spend more time with certain people are busy. People are just busy. And they have become used to me being busy. I said that in my 40s, I wanted to spend more time with my family and friends. So I do still plan to do that. I have been doing that a lot more. Hey, cousin Gail, what's going on? So I have been doing that a lot more, spending more time with family and friends. But my whole life my whole adult life I was just too busy anyway. Life is just finally being on sort of like a sort of calmer term. But yeah, y'all, managing our negative emotions is everything. So today we're talking about managing negative emotions, specifically negative emotions, because I think that this is something that keeps us sort of in mental roadblocks from getting to happiness. These are some of the things that just keep us personally plagued. Nothing else is happening. It's just us. It's just us. We have free will. We can be where we want to be. We can be around who we want to. We can be places we want to be. There's no reason you should be going anywhere that triggers you or being around anyone that triggers you, even eating foods that trigger you. Y'all know foods trigger you. You drinking, partying with the same guy or friend that always gets into an argument after the club. What y'all think gonna happen? What y'all think gonna happen when y'all start hanging out again? That some people get hit with the same punch every Friday night. Soon as they leave, they complain to the same four people. Don't you know when he left, he gonna start snapping and he Quiet Bloom said bad food equals negative emotion. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Bad food messes up my whole spirit. I'm not gonna lie. Listen. Do anything to me. Don't mess up my food. Please don't. What's up? Where we going, King? We going everywhere and nowhere at all. Listen, I don't be nowhere. I know that, right? I be very specific places. I don't be nowhere though. I make sure I'm not triggered. I make sure I'm not triggered. I make sure I'm not triggered. You know, do y'all know? Let me tell y'all a secret. Y'all know I do a business and stuff like that. Do you know I will refrain from doing certain business that requires me to sort of put up money and be trusting? I just don't. Sometimes I just don't. Depending on who I'm doing business with, like I'd rather not even do the deal. I'd rather not do the deal than to put myself on the line to be burnt by like six figures or something. It's not happening. Like I'd rather not do like I just simply don't do things that might trigger me. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'm like, if what if this possibly what if I get burnt? I'm not doing it. 'Cause I know me. I'm not the I just don't like being burnt. Some people be cool with it. Take a six, seven figure loss and be like, oh yeah, that's just a part of the game. I don't think like that. I could take losses on things that you know, certain losses I can take. I can take five-figure losses. I can take certain losses. Six-figure losses, my brain checks out. So why would I do that to myself? See what they're talking about. Negative emotions weigh you. Cousin Gail said, negative emotions weigh you down, zaps your energy, and leads to early depression. Yes. And cousin Drea said, yup. I used to tell my friend this all the time. Watch what you eat. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. So, real quick, when we know these things, why are we? If you know you feel awful after you eat certain foods, why are you still eating them? If you know your energy is off when you around certain people, why are you still around them? If you know, listen, y'all, I pay attention to how I feel everywhere I go. Like after I leave a certain place or everything I do, I pay attention to how I feel. Yo, if I feel crazy or something like that, sorry. Yeah, if I feel crazy, I'm not coming back. Yeah, I'm not coming back. You understand? We ain't doing that. Y'all have free will. I'm not sure why people are leaving themselves in this state of like just misery and being plagued and stuff like that when you don't have to. I'm not sure why that happened. Y'all have the right to not. So anyway, if I could wrap things up, I want y'all to identify what your triggers are, and then I want you to identify the things that you like. Okay. And here is a very smooth formula. Wait, I missed what I said, cousin. Wait, what you missed? What you missed, cousin? Oh, miss what I said? All right, so you want to write down what your triggers are, okay? Everybody has different things that trigger them. Some people can deal with loud noises in the morning. Some people can't. Some people rather it be loud at night. Whatever. Everybody has different triggers, okay? I need you to identify what your triggers are on write it down. If you don't know, pay attention to when you feel a negative emotion throughout your day and write it down, okay? Then I want you to write down, if you don't know what you like, whenever you felt a good feeling, whenever you smiled, whenever you laughed, whenever you hung up from somebody and you loved how you felt, write down who that was and what happened. Very simple formula. We're going to pinpoint what pisses you off, and we're going to also pinpoint what makes you happy. And we're going to put more of what makes you happy into your life and take out the things that are triggering you. Okay. Okay. I happily don't go certain places because I don't like being triggered. Like I have so much to do. I have to make decisions. I need a clear head. Y'all are so consumed. How can your create there's no way your creativity can thrive because you're so consumed with triggers. You're waking up to a partner you hate. You wait, you got kids that you hate that you can't set boundaries with. You got oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, because I need your help, cousin. I got you. I got you. All right. So if y'all ever need to book a private session, 30 or 60-minute session, it can be about business coaching, it could be about personal relationships, it could be about personal goals. You can go to keylifecoaches.com and book me directly. It's on the screen. And you can book me for any session that you want. I can help you through any type of coaching as far as business and home ownership and home investments and anything personal that you want to know. Like, here's the thing: we're all at different points. We're all at different, you know, places in our lives. People are getting out of relationships. People are getting into relationships. People are, just having kids. People having grandkids. Everybody's at different points. Okay. The whole purpose, though, is to experience happiness and to stop the roadblocks that are preventing that from happening. That's the whole purpose of this. That's the whole purpose of life. It's a lot of work. It's not easy. Listen to me. If you want to obtain happiness, it is not something that you just get and then we're done. Doesn't work like that. Happiness, you have to constantly keep putting into your life on a daily basis. Okay. You have to live an entire life surrounded around your happiness. Do you understand how important it is? Your whole life has to be surrounded around your happiness. Are you willing to dedicate that much to it? Is it that important to you? If it's not, it'll be hard to get, at least hard to keep. You want happiness, you have to work very hard. Anything worth it is hard. Anything worth it is hard. Okay? I think we can do it, y'all. I think we can do it. I'm here with y'all for the long run. I'm gonna make sure we keep getting there one step at a time. There's so many, like I said to y'all earlier in this live, happiness and surviving depression and getting out of these different like mental roadblocks is something that is a multifaceted approach. It's not something that we can just hit from, one thing fix all like one attack and we fixed it and there we're happy. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. We have to hit it from so many different angles. I talk to some people, they are not even aware of what's triggering them. They're not even aware of why. Most of the time, I've said this to y'all before as well. Do y'all know most of the time your happiness is not even because of you? Who says that? Do y'all know where most of your happiness comes? Let's see if y'all know. Let's see if y'all remember what I've been saying. Where does most of your unhappiness come from? Answer me, y'all. Where does most of your unhappiness come from? Most of your unhappiness comes from other people. Other people. That's where most of your unhappiness comes from. It's not even from you. It's not even from the things that you're doing on a daily basis. No. Your unhappiness comes from other people and your inability to set boundaries. How sad is that? How sad is that? That's sad. Dirty house. That's a trigger. That's a trigger. Dang. Why are you saying dang? Why are you saying dang? It's real. It's real. It's simple things that can pull you out almost immediately of certain unhappinesses. You can pull yourself out of it. Other people in your environment. Yeah. Y'all know very simple scientific formula. Environment occasions behavior. When you are in certain environments, you automatically behave a certain way. When in Rome, we do what the Romans do. So y'all think y'all gonna go around a bunch of hyenas and not be a hyena? You need to be around creative, thought-provoking people if that's how you are. Listen, y'all, it's a group of people for everything that you are. Okay. Whatever you like, whatever you it's I told y'all before, go on ChatGPT and type in chat everything you know about me. Give me some social groups or social events happening this week in my city based off of everything you know about me. Just say that to ChatGPT. Just say that. And go find your people, bro. Like go be around people who make you feel amazing. Like go be around y'all people. Like go around people who don't make you feel yourself. It's not worth it. All right, so good dang, like dang, I didn't think of it in that aspect. Yeah. 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 Well, y'all listen, turn your notifications on from wherever you are and catch me on the next live. Every topic is something that is on my heart at that time that helps you get from where you are to happiness, y'all. I love y'all. If you just can't wait until the next live and you want to book me now, please go to keylifecoaches.com. If not, I will see y'all on the next live. I love y'all. Talk to you soon.